The world of the British royal family is often a delicate balance of tradition, legacy, and modernity. At the heart of this intricate web lies Princess Charlotte, the granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II, and the daughter of Prince William and Princess Catherine, Kate Middleton. But recently, Charlotte has found herself caught in the middle of a royal storm, centered around the legacy of her late grandmother, Princess Diana, and the jewels that have become symbols of royal tradition and division. A grand heirloom for a young princess. Princess Charlotte, despite her young age, is set to inherit one of the most iconic pieces of jewelry in the British royal collection, Princess Diana's Spencer tiara. This dazzling headpiece, which Diana wore on her wedding day to Prince Charles, has remained in the Spencer family since its creation, passed down through generations. However, it is not part of the crown jewels, and the decision to pass it to Charlotte, Diana's only granddaughter, has sparked controversy. The tiara has a long history of being a symbol of the Spencer family. Before Diana wore it, her sisters Lady Sarah and Lady Jane Spencer wore it on their wedding days. But now, the Spencers have decided that Charlotte, as Diana's only granddaughter, should inherit this heirloom when she is older. Yet, this decision has not been met with universal approval, particularly from Queen Camilla. Reports suggest that Camilla is not entirely thrilled by the idea of Charlotte wearing the Spencer tiara. Some royal sources claim that Camilla feels the tiara should remain within the Spencer family, or at the very least, be shared among other relatives. Others suspect that Camilla's objections run deeper, reflecting her complicated relationship with Diana's legacy. As the public has witnessed time and again, Camilla's history with Diana remains a sensitive topic. The love triangle that defined much of the royal family's public narrative during the 1980s and 1990s still casts a long shadow. Diana's untimely death in 1997 did little to quell the tension surrounding Camilla's role in the royal family. 4 years, the former Camilla Shand was the other woman, the one who had stolen Prince Charles's heart, leading to the collapse of his marriage with Diana. And despite Camilla's eventual marriage to Charles in 2005 and her rise to the role of Queen Consort, there is still no escaping the weight of her past. The double standard, Camilla versus Charlotte. One of the most striking aspects of this controversy is the double standard that seems to exist when it comes to Diana's jewels. Queen Camilla has already worn multiple pieces from Diana's collection in public, most notably, the infamous emerald and diamond necklace that Diana once wore as a choker during a royal tour of Australia. But in 2022, Camilla controversially transformed this necklace into a brooch, sparking a wave of backlash from royal watchers and Diana's supporters. While some royal insiders argue that this is simply a matter of tradition, jewels belonging to the crown, passed down and altered as needed, others see it as a disrespectful act that erases Diana's legacy. After all, how can it be acceptable for Camilla to wear Diana's jewels, yet a young princess like Charlotte is not deemed worthy of wearing the Spencer tiara, which is part of her own family's history? The answer may lie in the emotional weight of Diana's legacy. Diana was not just a princess, she was a global icon. Her humanitarian work, her warmth, and her ability to connect with people from all walks of life set her apart from other members of the royal family. Even decades after her tragic passing, Diana remains a beloved figure. Her legacy is something that the royal family has had to grapple with for years, and every decision related to her memory, whether it involves her children, her grandchildren, or her jewelry, seems to stir controversy. For Camilla, the issue is personal. She has always been viewed as the interloper in Diana's life, the woman who had an affair with Charles while he was still married to Diana. This shadow has haunted her throughout her life, and even as she has risen to become Queen Consort, the comparisons to Diana have never stopped. When Camilla wears Diana's jewelry, it's not just about the piece itself, it's about the emotional and historical baggage that comes with it. Charlotte and the symbolism of royal jewelry. For Princess Charlotte, the Spencer tiara represents more than just a piece of jewelry. It is a link to her grandmother, a connection to Diana's legacy that has not been fully embraced by the royal establishment. While Charlotte is still young, sources say she is already aware of her grandmother's influence. She has seen photographs of Diana wearing the tiara and, as young girls are wont to do, has even played dress-up with toy tiaras. But the notion of inheriting a piece of her grandmother's legacy is something that excites her. However, this excitement is not shared by all members of the royal family. The decision to pass the Spencer tiara to Charlotte is seen by some as a challenge to the established order. The tiara, though part of the Spencer family, is also a symbol of Diana's role in the monarchy. Diana's legacy is deeply entwined with the modern monarchy's identity, and her influence on royal life is still felt today. But for Queen Camilla, this is not just about a piece of jewelry, it's about what that tiara represents. To her, it's a reminder of Diana's place in the royal family, and perhaps a reminder of the public's unrelenting affection for Diana. The tiara is not just a family heirloom, it is a symbol of a time when Diana was at the center of royal life, and the drama surrounding her marriage to Prince Charles made headlines across the world. The emotional weight of Diana's legacy. Diana's influence is undeniable, and it is something that the royal family continues to navigate. Even now, Princess Kate wears Diana's iconic sapphire engagement ring, and her involvement in charity work has often been compared to Diana's. Yet, there are still ongoing debates about how Diana's jewelry should be handled. Should it be passed down through the royal family, or should it remain in the Spencer family? Should it be worn by the current queen, who once played a part in Diana's heartbreak? These questions touch on much more than royal protocol, they speak to the enduring power of Diana's legacy and the unresolved tensions between the royal family's past and present. The fact that Camilla and Charlotte are both involved in this dispute speaks volumes about the ongoing struggle for acceptance within the monarchy. Charlotte, a young girl, is now caught in the middle of this conflict, symbolizing the generational divide within the royal family. The Queen-Camilla debate. Public perception of Camilla has always been divided, and it remains so today. A recent poll revealed that only 14% of the public fully embraces Camilla as queen, while many others prefer her previous title as Duchess of Cornwall. This reluctance to accept her as the true Queen of the United Kingdom speaks to the lingering resentment over her role in the breakup of Charles and Diana's marriage. While Camilla has worked hard to establish herself as a patron of charities and a supporter of various social causes, her place in the monarchy has never been fully solidified in the public's eyes. This struggle for acceptance is part of the larger drama playing out within the royal family. The younger generation, represented by Princess Charlotte, is seen as the future of the monarchy. Yet even their future is inextricably linked to the past, particularly the legacy of Princess Diana. This tension, between the past and the future, between tradition and modernity, will likely continue to shape the monarchy for years to come. A future of royal intrigue. As Princess Charlotte grows older and eventually assumes her place within the royal family, the questions surrounding her inheritance of the Spencer tiara and the broader issue of Diana's legacy will continue to shape the royal narrative. The decisions made by the current generation of royals will have a lasting impact on the future of the monarchy, and the drama surrounding Diana's jewelry is just one facet of the ongoing saga. Will Charlotte wear the Spencer tiara with pride, embracing her grandmother's legacy? Or will the tensions within the royal family continue to simmer, with the past haunting the present in ways that can never be fully resolved? One thing is certain, the drama surrounding the Spencer tiara is just one chapter in a much larger story of legacy, power, and family.